Hi, I am a member of the Association of Animal Artists, and the association decided to do something new this month with a monthly challenge. And there isn't any strict guidelines given for this challenge. Instead, people are encouraged to step outside their comfort zone. So I'm going to do that in a few ways. I am going to film myself, which is nerve-wracking, while also setting a time limit of 30 minutes. And then lastly, I'm not going to let myself use graphite. Not going to let myself go near any pencils because I want to push myself to get better with charcoal, which I haven't used very much and am not too familiar with. So that's what I'm going to do for this challenge, and we're going to see how it goes. It could be a complete disaster. All right, so 30 minutes on the timer. I'm a little nervous. I'm going to start with my Vine charcoal, and I'm going to start to kind of outline my tiger. We got the tiger drinking water, which is pretty cool. I want to leave some room for the water. And get the eye in here, roughly. Normally I'd spend a lot of time measuring, kind of planning out. I'm just trying to do this kind of fast. So just kind of eyeballing where the eye's gonna go. And then let me start to get some of the stripes in here. So as you can tell, I don't really know what I'm doing with charcoal. So if anyone watching this has fun, helpful tips for me, I'd love to hear them. Oh, I didn't leave enough room for that around the eye. That's all right. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Adding more of the stripes. More of the stripe pattern. The thing that I find really confusing about charcoal is, especially with your Vine charcoal, it gets brushed away so easily. So I find that kind of unsettling. And so I asked a phenomenal art teacher, PJ, who has a studio in Mount Dora. You know what? I didn't leave enough room for the white. All right, we'll fix that. I had asked her, what am I doing wrong with the Vine charcoal that just gets brushed away so easily? And she said that's just part of the process and gave me the tip of you should go over the things that you want to lock down with like a charcoal pencil. So I'm going to try that in a second. And I'm going a little blind as far as the clock. I have no idea how much time has passed. It'd be smart if I had a clock in front of me, but it wasn't that smart. So we'll just go until the timer dings. Okay, I feel like the schnoz I made kind of big. There's a lot of dark right in here. Should I hold it like this? Let's see what happens. No, that didn't seem good. I'm gonna go back to holding it like this. Okay. Oh, I bet if I had a smaller piece, maybe I could hold it like that. Okay, let's just try and do some little measurements and see how far off this is. So we've got eye to nose, and then eye to top of the paper. I could do that. Eye to nose, eye to the top of the paper. So let's see. Eye to nose, eye to the top of the paper. Yeah, that's kind of close enough. All right, and then eye over here. What's that gonna be? over here goes to about there, and then we start getting into some lighter colors. The nose. Okay, I know I messed up some parts. We'll fix those. What is this? This is this. This is this. It seems kind of in the wrong place a little bit. What was this? It's an adventure, for sure. Oh, this line here has to be up here. Okay. All right. Let me fix this. Oh, you know what I forgot? Forgot to bring a piece of paper towel, but you know what? I'm just gonna rip some. I had a little side over here, so I ripped it off, and I'll use that. So this here is supposed to be some white action going on right in there. Now I'm gonna try and lock some of this in. So I've got the nose dark part here that's kind of right under that eye dark part. So I've got my 7B. Actually, I'm gonna put this down so I don't smudge it all over yet. So I'm trying to lock in some of those spots. This was PJ's advice. Studio Art Farm, Mount Dora. Try and lock in some of those parts that I don't want to move around. So Vine Charcoal moves around so much on me. Get the eye shape a little bit more. Okay. I probably don't need to make noises, do I? All right. I'm gonna lock in some of this dark part here. And then what else do I want to make sure I've got? Maybe this up here. See, it's already starting to smudge like crazy. I need to embrace it. I don't like it, but I need to embrace it. Oh, this would be so much nicer if I was using graphite. I had no time constraint and no camera in my face. That would be a lot nicer. But that wouldn't be a challenge, would it? Okay, let me look at some of these. So this one, we've got some dark around the eye here. And then some dark up here. Leaving a little bit of room for that white that I forgot about before. What else here? Around the eye. That. This big one up here. And this. Probably the whole camera's shaking while I do this, huh? So I'm moving, the vibrations of my hand moving, it's really shaking the camera. What else should I do? Do I get this one here? Maybe I should get this one here. This one goes up a little bit higher. Is that in the right spot? Then I've got some of these whisker type. No, I don't know what they are. Some dark parts there. I think those are supposed to be up higher. Well, that might be where they are for now. And this. Wait, where? This needs to have this kind of swoopy part here and then come down and then go out. Swoopy part near to the eye. Oh, this is a hot mess right now. Peeked at the clock. It's been 17 minutes. Probably 18 by now. This is not good. Okay. This is very not good. I have so little time left to try and salvage this. Oh my gosh. Okay. We are just gonna try smudging some of this and see what happens. You know what? Before I do that, let me try and get some dark spots in the water. Okay, now let me try smudging this. So, did I do this one up here? Did I do anything? I feel like I did, right? Okay. Let me try and go the direction of the fur. Leave some of the white spots. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I only have maybe 10 minutes left. That was crazy. Not good. Maybe 30 minutes was too aggressive. Maybe. I gotta have some time to put some white in here, or that will not be good. Oh look, I'm using the side. Remember how I asked, hey, can I use the side? I guess I can. Okay. Okay. All right. Resuming, smudging. Trying to get some of the medium tones in here, spread around. It's supposed to be very dark up here. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna do something in this eye too. Can't have a weirdo eye. since my business is Catchlight Sketches, can't have an insane looking eye. It's bad business. Bad for business. Oh my gosh, it's insane looking. Okay, we're gonna go with it. I'm probably down to like 5 minutes. How is this possible? Okay, add some white, add some white. I got some big white spots around this guy. Around this guy. What's happening with my white? Nope. Okay, let me find my white pencil. Wait, let me put this down. I don't know that I want to crazy smudge it more at this point. Okay, where are my most important white spots? Let me get those in. I had these here. Let me erase out some of the gray. My good old electric eraser. Let me do a Catchlight. I had that one kind of naturally, so I'll just do that. Add some more white. And I want to get some white down here. I gotta make sure that eye is the best we can do. There's some white over here. And you know what I'm distracted by at the second? I got distracted for a second. At this hard line here. Yikes. Okay, let me see. I don't want that. Ah, sorry, bumped the camera. It's all starting to fall apart right now, guys. Get rid of that hard line and have that be part of the nose. Okay. Okay, now I gotta do some, I wanna do some of the white in the water. Got a lot of pencil eraser on this. Okay. And then, where else? Where else, where else, where else? He's got some white up here. Let me do some of these fabulous whiskers. How much time do we think is on the timer? Oh, it's gonna ding any second, I know it. My stomach is sick. I'm just waiting for that ding to go off. Okay, I wanted to try to add like a little hint of orange here and there, especially like I had this idea of trying to put it down near the water and then have it reflected in the water a little bit. So let's see how that looks. I have a tendency to like overdo things, so I don't want to overdo it. Just like a little hint as it gets closer to the water. But see, now I'm going further up because I want to overdo it. Erica, resist overdoing it. Okay. Is that it? No, I can fix some of the spots that should be darker. Since the timer hasn't gone off yet, I can try and salvage a little bit more. Try and do some more white. Where'd my white go? And do some erasing too. Okay. There's some whiskers up here too. Let's see if I can make this darker down here. Oops. And add some more white. I wonder if I can use this big white thing again. Yeah, that's better. Adding some more white. Where else? There's little bits of white along here. Any other good white spots to get whiter? We'll go there. I guess here was one. All right, and then darker. Darker, darker, darker. What does this gray look like? No, I don't like it. I'll use the vine. There's not a lot happening up in here. All right, guys. I might have taken this as far as I can. Okay. I think I did it. I think I did something in 30 minutes. I'm not saying that it's good, but it is something. And I got to play around with charcoal a little bit more. So that's a victory right there. So again, if you have any tips for me on how I can improve my charcoal, I am all ears. Because it's an adventure and you can tell I don't really know what I'm doing. All right. You know what? It said I had 4 minutes left. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, this is exciting. I completed my first Association of Animal Artists challenge, and It's not terrible. So I got a little bit better at charcoal. And I created I don't know if we can call this art. I created something in 25 minutes. All right. See you for the next challenge next month.